How's it going, everybody? This is the Uncanny Omar from Near Mint Condition, the home of collected editions. And today, my co-host is on a coffee run. So, how's everybody doing? Hopefully, everybody's having a good weekend, a good Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, Sunday morning. Yes, hopefully everybody's having a wonderful day. It is your weekly Saturday live stream that I started all the way back in 2020. Whenever we had a shutdown, I was like, hey, I kind of want to hang out with people and talk about comics. And it's been an ongoing thing since then. So yes, where's everybody from? What's everybody reading these days? How's everybody doing? Good morning, Tony. How are you, dude? Joseph? Good morning to you, little Gohan. How was vacation? Vacation was great, man. I put my phone up. We went to the beach. I didn't even check anything, honestly. It was great. It's great. Love the Top Gun. Dude, I love Top Gun. It was such a, the Maverick was so good. Top Gun Maverick was so good. I haven't seen that new Brad Pitt movie, though. Boston, Massachusetts in the house. Been reading Batman by Morrison lately and loving it. I'm so glad you're liking it, man. It's good. It's a good run. A little confusing at times, but that's okay. Do you have Batman Year 3 Deluxe Edition yet? Yeah, I got it last Friday. Yeah, I got it last week. My video, it didn't go up because I had a couple of interviews moved around. So it comes out on Sunday, I think. Yeah, I'll be out on Sunday. Hey, Minties, how is everybody? Omar's done this since COVID. How's he not sick of us yet? I don't know. Oh, I take breaks. Take breaks from you people. Yes, I said you people, John. Good morning, brother. How's the heat in Kentucky? It's pretty miserable in Illinois. It's 80s, like high 80s, I think is where we're at now. Morning, Omar, reading Clean Room. I love Clean Room. It's dark, twisted. Finish Wonder Woman. Which one, Rahul? The absolute Wonder Woman, which is absolutely awesome. Morning, Bromar. What's up, Omnibus Cafe? How are you all doing? Much love, Omar. Been away a while to focus on mental health and taking care of family, which is very important. Everybody. The internet has been awful this year. Hope you're well. I'm doing well, man. Doing okay. And I hope things get better. And remember, there are places in the internet that aren't awful. Not all the internet is awful, although a majority of it can be. Flying solo for right now. Melanie just got here, though. Hi, Omar, my fellow mentees. Saz Murph, how are you, buddy? Omar, are you going to see Ninja Turtles 90? The 90 movie. No, but I did order the 4K box set that comes with the first 3 movies. 2 good ones and one. It's okay. Good morning, Minties from Eastern Oklahoma. I've been reading Delano's Hellblazer Volume 2. If you haven't had a chance to check out my Mike Carey interview, he wrote one of my favorite runs on Hellblazer. And oh my gosh, I hope you all go and he was so just a pleasure to talk to. I'd love to have him back. This is my new co-host, everybody. Christina little Christina Hendricks. Do you remember the little Elvis skit on Saturday Night Live?
No.
Oh. Leave her alone. Currently, wait. You're currently in line for Karen Gillan, not Karen Gillan. Karen Gillan from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Cool.
Also Doctor Who. Also
where's
a great looking
wait,
lady. All right. About halfway through SF month, several 2000 AD collections, and started First Kingdom this weekend. Oh, First Kingdom is so solid, dude. Wonder Woman in the finest. Still no mapping on Krakoa Omni. I don't have it yet. As soon as I get it, that's the very first thing I'm doing is cracking it open and checking it out. I've got some of the September books already. Like I've got Phoenix 3. What else? There's a couple of others that came in this past week, but I don't have Dawn of X Volume 1 yet. Hey, Omar, will Marvel release any omnibus reprints in 2026? Yes, I'm sure they will. I don't know what they are going to. Omar, not including 2099. Did Peter David ever run on? Yeah, he did. He had a run on Spectacular Spider-Man. He gave us one of the best runs on Spectacular Spider-Man's. One of the best stories was the death of Jean DeWolf, which was a police officer. And if you've never read it, it's about the Sin Eater. Oh, it's so good, dude. It's so good. I'm reading a lot of stuff, including Willow's Poison Ivy, which is solid, and Hickman's X-Men. Enjoy it, man. How's it going, Lance? By the way, the F1 movie was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it, dude.
Oh, good, because it's Brad Pitt. That's why. Okay, so did you move the camera?
Nope.
Well, why?
I'll let it do its thing, because if I even tap it, it's gonna mess up, man. I got the first one.
Okay.
I need the second one.
Thank you for the super chat.
See, she's so much better at getting those.
I want them to continue the 90s live action TMNT universe as an R-rated streaming series.
Whoa, R-rated.
Wow.
Didn't Michael Bay almost do that with the bird beaks, Ninja Turtles? By the way, my daughter and I started watching Alien Earth and really digging it. I don't know if you all have had a chance to watch it or not. Australia in the house. Just finished reading. Melanie?
I don't know. Lubiek?
Yes.
Okay. What is it?
Yes. I got this one. Bonjour, Omar. Bonjour. Tottenham.
The world?
Everybody.
Everybody? Yeah, the world.
Everybody. My fourth language I speak is French.
We're way in the cat.
Hey, Christina.
Behind the chat.
See, they're saying hi to my new co-host. She's little. Speaking of Karen Gillan, you all should
I feel like it's been a long time. Speaking of Karen Gillan. No, Karen Gillan. You all should watch Life of Chuck, one of the best Stephen King adaptations ever. Oh, really?
Wait, who's doing it? Is it my buddy? My buddy. One of my all-time favorite Stephen King adaptators is Frank Darabont. I love his movies. Every one of his like Stephen King stories that he adapts into movies are just amazing. No, yeah, I know.
Matt, my whole life is wrapped up for the whole week in school, and I miss comics because they just got thrown out the window.
You literally threw the comics out the window?
I mean, I haven't had any time. Yay! It's coming Thursday. Oh, that's awesome. And thank you, CNSS84. And thank you, Bar, for the super chat. The Phil Jimenez Wonder Woman Omnibus reprint just came out a few days ago. You going to do an overview?
Yes. So no exaggerating. Not exaggerating here. I built a time machine to travel back in time to give myself a year to read Phil Jimenez's Wonder Woman because it will take that long to read. I wish I was exaggerating, but I'm not. About the time machine, yes, I am. That video will come out on Sunday. But yeah, as I tell everybody, it's dense. It's got some of the most beautiful, if not the most beautiful Wonder Woman artwork. But it's a bit of a slog at times. Yeah,
no,
out the window. What the heck, man?
I'm already bringing comics from home to give students. I'm like, oh, here, borrow this. You'll really like it. That Van Gogh comic, I'm going to let a student borrow. And
you trust these kids to wash their hands
no,
and turn the page?
Well, okay, I don't know her at all. Like, she's in my homeroom at seminars. I was like, there's going to be plenty of downtime. I'm going to bring it, and you can look at it and read it while we're in homeroom.
Okay.
You hate that Wonder Woman Jimenez Omnibus.
I don't hate it. Hate is a strong word. I just think people are going to be surprised when they read it because it is very... And I love wordy comics, but sometimes there's just too much. You know what? It honestly reminded me, and I can see why. It reminded me of what George Perez was doing at the very beginning of Wonder Woman Post-Crisis on Infinite Earths. So it was kind of like a love letter to that, even in the way that the narration works.
Yeah, if it has for me,
yeah, as long as it's well written,
a good balance of art, the ratio of art to words, then yeah, I don't mind.
yes, Alex. I love Phil. He's very wordy though. He makes Chris Claremont. Yeah, lots of dialogue. But like I said, some of the most beautiful artwork you're going to see. And he obviously has a huge love for Wonder Woman, like everything, including the TV shows.
Did you notice that
Damonites
from the Wildstorm universe cameo on the new Peacemaker trailer? I assume that's what
the Four-Eyed Predator alien was. No, I didn't.
Thank you for the super chat.
I'm excited for Peacemaker though.
Will Godzilla vs. Marvel and Godzilla Destroys the Marvel Universe be collected in one hardcover edition? That's a good question, Jacob.
Why would they not, right? I find it very... I find it odd that they decided to do Alien versus Avengers in a trade paperback instead of releasing it immediately in a Treasury edition or a gallery edition. And I'm thinking maybe the same thing will happen here. They'll probably release a trade paperback of the Godzilla Versus, and then the Treasure Deluxe Edition will come out. I hope they do at least.
Really want to read more Hulk, and want to start from the beginning. Is the first 2 Hulk Omnis, do they have good stories in them?
Like the Silver Age stuff? Yeah, if you like Silver Age stories, they're like the first Omni reads more like an anthology series. Like they're still trying to figure out what kind of book the Hulk is going to be, like a horror story, or is it going to be sci-fi? That's the really cool aspect of the first one. Plus you get some Steve Ditko art and of course Jack Kirby. The second Omni really takes a turn, and it kind of, especially when Roy Thomas takes over, and it kind of becomes like every issue Hulk is fighting a monster and then getting chased by the government, getting sent somewhere, outer space, fighting monsters, and then the government coming after him, the military. It gets a little repetitive.
Oh, Chris Brogan, that sounds really cool. The story...
Literally for sale in Cairo, Egypt.
I'm sorry. That story. The story: 3 characters navigating a world where wishes are literally for sale in Cairo, Egypt. It is read right to left like manga.
Ooh.
If a Captain America book ain't wordy, they can keep it. Thank you for the super
Plastic
chat.
Man's 85th birthday next year means WB should release his 80s cartoon on Blu-ray soon. You usually keep up with the tunes, don't you? Did they ever do a complete Blu-ray collection of the Justice League and Justice League Unlimited? I love those cartoons, man. Dwayne McDuffie, man. I love that dude. Do you have any recommendations?
I think Dwayne Dibley.
from Red Dwarf? Dwayne Dibley. No, it's
Do you have any recommendations for someone who has never read any manga but wants to start? Yes, we do. I really like darker stories that have good character relationships. Oh, but do you start with Berserk? I don't know. Because Berserk fulfills all of that.
Yeah, I mean, Berserk is obviously the choice. But
what else? What else?
You like darker stories, so what about like
20th Century Boys? I love 20th Century Boys, and you love Monster.
Monster's
but I
excellent.
like 20th Century Boys better.
Monster's more of a psychological thriller with a really horrible antagonist. Darker stories. I was thinking of things like violence, though, like Vinland Saga or Vagabond or Blade of the Immortal. But if you like maybe horror, you can't go wrong with Junji Ito. Any of those. The Kurosagi Corpse Delivery Service is one of my favorites, and finally they're coming back out to print with the release of the 6th volume. I did ask Dark Horse about those.
Where's your Junji Ito stuff?
They're all in hardcover format, baby. So they're on the hardcover shelves. So, yeah, and I'm sure the chat will have lots of recommendations for you, man. Yeah, we love manga here. I just did an overview of the Gundam one. Omar Mel, have you heard that James Gunn announced he has finished writing the treatment for the next movie in the Superman saga? He said that it will go into production sooner rather than later. No, but that's awesome. And what's it going to be? This is 20th Century Boys. 20th Century Boys. This also has been released. They're called the Viz Signature series, so they're a little bit bigger than like your Tonkabons. And then Junji Ito gets the hardcover treatment in America because it's Junji Ito. So apparently he gets the hardcover treatment.
He's finishing the treatment for the next movie.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
What's it gonna be? It's not. He's not because Supergirl's already shooting with Millie Alcock. I'm trying to think of what did they announce? Was it no? Because he's not working on the Authority. Anyway, maybe he'll have an answer. Plastic Man. Oh, you got that one.
Yeah.
And I was asking about the Justice League. Thank you, Bar, for the super chat. Is there a type of story you're tired of? Dystopian future, end of the world scenario, to the future to prevent something, etc.
That's a good question.
These
like something's rehashed over and over.
Yeah. What am I tired of? I don't know. I guess I'm tired of
I'm tired of us being
there's gotta be like some tropey things I'm tired of.
Thank you.
Like the chosen one trope, right? Like the kid that is chosen to be the type of savior story. I don't know, but if it's done right and done with a good twist, I kind of dig it. What's a good trope? Wait, come on.
Yeah, people in the chat, what do you think? What kind of tropes?
Like alternate realities, vampires, or vampires a trope.
Battle Angel. That's a good recommendation for mom.
Dude, how are you doing, Ian? I love Battle Angel Alita.
Can't Be School Live for Dark. It's a sweet. Oh, I've never heard of that.
Slice of life manga. Where's Josh at? Somebody wake Josh up. He would know what that is.
And wait.
Oh, MW is good. That's a good one, dude. That's a classic by Tezuka, and it shows just how much of a master he was, right? Because when a lot of people think of Tezuka, they probably think of like Astro Boy or Unico, little cute things, right? But man, he did a lot of come on, John Tezuka, you ain't that old. He did a lot of horror stories. He did oh my gosh, he did the biographies. He did that Buddha story. My all-time favorite one is Blackjack, though. I love his Blackjack. Somebody needs to get those books back to print in hardcover format so the youngins, the youth, can learn what a true master was.
Nashika. Okay, so we got two. I'm trying to keep up. We got two things going: manga recommendations and then tropes we're tired of. I can see the multiverse. Yeah. There's a lot.
It was Bar that asked that question, wasn't it? With the trope. All right, dang it! I missed my chance of seeing those strong women types.
James, stop picking on Ryan.
Wait, what's James doing?
I don't know.
Someone has.
Let's see.
She about used that teacher voice. PTSD Radio is a cool horror manga with some of the scariest monsters I've seen put from pen to paper. You know, I only had volume 1 of that, and then I think it went out of print, and I think they just started reprinting them. By the way, speaking of reprinting, one of my all-time top 20 favorite manga of all time is finally coming back to print in hardcover format, and that is Mushishi. I love that book. That to me is a good slice of life, even though it's got supernatural elements, right? But in case you missed out on who was it? It was Del Rey that released it here in America, and then they rushed out the last volume and kind of put it like a two or three in one by Kodansha, and now they're releasing them in hardcover.
9 Rings of the Wu-Tang? Do you know that?
Needs to be collected, Tiger Style. I do. I thought you were talking about the book series that then they made into a card game.
Nightcrawler, no, I don't really see what you're saying, but
all the characters. No, you know who should stay dead? Gold Balls. I don't know why I went for Gold Balls. I went kind of hard on Gold Balls. Sorry about that.
Oh man.
All 5 of you Gold Balls.
Okay, Josh is saying I'm tired of just bad setup and no payoff. I swear no one does a good payoff.
It's hard to do a good payoff when it's an ongoing series, though, right? Like, I don't think they think that far ahead. That was the problem, spoilers, with Lost. Lost had an amazing setup.
Oh, yeah.
Which is why Brian K. Vaughan walked out. He was like, I'm done with television. Because remember, he started writing in season 3.
Oh, no wonder.
He became one of the head writers. And he realized they have no idea where they're going with this show. I'm out. And he came back to comics. A trope I'm tired of is trying to understand villains. Sometimes a bad.
You sound like my karate instructor.
Thank you. We were just whatever happened to Crazy? We were just watching Chris Rock. Yes, that old Chris.
Crazy.
Back in my day, we just had crazy kids. They went to the crazy school.
Wu-Tang Film Collection is the best.
Hey, here's JMS Spider-Man run is almost finished in epic format. I can't wait for Spider-Man Brand New Day era in this. Dude, I'm so glad you like that era. So as somebody that was reading Spider-Man at the time and absolutely hated what they did with Sins Past and One More Day, I kind of hated Brand New Day at first. Like I did not want to like it, and then I started picking them up in trades, and I was like, okay, it's kind of fun. I think once I distanced myself, because it's been so many years ago, right? You don't realize how fast it goes. But once I distanced myself from it and I reread the stories in omnibus format, it's a lot of fun. It like goes back to that Jerry Conway type of era of Spider-Man.
Oh my gosh, Josh. So when it's the getting to know you kind of games and first day stuff, and they had to guess the correct answer for my or for the questions I was asking them. My answers. Oh, I think I totally worded that.
Whoa, what's
weird. Okay, the point
teacher.
is,
My wife is
I
a
said
teacher.
One Piece. I said One Piece, and somebody said, "What's One Piece?" And I was like, "We don't know."
Yo, Josh, it all depends on the ending. What if the ending was like they never find it and it just ends?
We make along the
He's
way.
gonna pull a Robert Kirkman thing. You just end it. That's it.
Hey, John, thank you for the super chat.
I'm always, like John's super chats are scary because I never know where they're gonna go.
Claremont's X-Men, Miller's Daredevil, Michelini, Layton's Iron Man, Grell's Green Arrow, Grenwald's Cap, Wade's Flash, Busick's Avengers, and Hickman's Fantastic Four. I accept your hate.
You know where this is going. It's okay. So every one of these runs, just to clarify, are classic runs. John has decided to make this difficult by saying best to worst. Because so when you see worst, you're like, why would Omar think that's the worst? But out of this list, it has to be. Not that the one that I think is the worst is a bad story at all. But when you put up some of these masterpieces here, all right, here we go.
It's a ranking terror attack. Is what
From
Harper
best.
said.
At best, are you kidding me? Claremont's X-Men.
Yeah.
Claremont's X-Men. Best thing I've ever read in my life. Nothing got better. A big part of my childhood. Part of the reason who I am is because of Claremont's X-Men. And I never missed a chance to tell him because he's getting older and I don't know how much longer he's going to be here. And I know that sounds morbid, but tell them while they're still here.
Scott, that's a good suggestion. And
this is where it gets tough.
Shad Sook, that's a good point.
What's something that rocked my world after that? I mean, if you had put Jeff Johns' Flash, I think that would. Oh man, okay, God bless. Miller's Daredevil, absolutely Miller's Daredevil.
Omar talking to Chris Claremont.
I was drunk.
He was like, "Why are you going back to the hotel? Chris Claremont's here." And it's like, "I'm tired." Goodbye.
So let's see. Man, this is a good question, and you never give me time to think. It's a live stream. Okay. Claremont's X-Men, Miller's Daredevil. Yeah. Oh man. Okay. After that, I'm gonna go with Busick's Avengers, then Wade's Flash, then Grunwald's Cap, then Hickman Fantastic Four. Last but certainly not least, Michelini and Layton's Iron Man. Final answer. Dang, that's tough.
You wouldn't let Chris leave. You stopped him at the door and he never came in.
Well, this always happens. Who was I? Oh, I was talking to Matt and Alex, and both. I just met them. They did some one-on-ones, and they were like, "Dude, you were in the middle of a sentence, and then before I know it, you're over there talking to Chris Claremont. How did you do that?" I have peripheral vision for old white guys, not hot chicks, old white dudes.
You recognize the back of Don Rose's head?
What a wasted talent.
Walking outside. Oh man. Okay. Thank you so much. Rank from best to worst. Trouble, Unfunnies. What's Unfunnies in Marvel? Oh man.
I never read Unfunnies, so I can't really judge it, right? Like it's Mark Miller, and I'm sure it'll be collected in some kind of library edition. So for me, I'm gonna go with Trouble from best. I'm gonna go with Marvel, then Unfunnies, then Trouble, which is the absolute worst.
Wait, Newspaper Channel saying that you skipped Grell's Green Arrow?
Oh, I'm sorry. Grell's Green Arrow would have been before Hickman's Fantastic Four.
Oh, okay.
Actually, no. I think I would put it above Wade's run on Flash. Yeah.
Are you going to do an overview of Avengers Veracity?
Not just me. It's already filmed, man. Me and my oldest daughter. We both read it, and we wanted to talk about an all ages type of book.
You did film together?
Yeah, it comes out tomorrow.
Oh, well, you told me you were wanting to, but I didn't know you actually did. That's awesome. Are you looking forward to seeing the Predator versus Marvel and destroys the Marvel universe in a hardcover?
Oh, if it's confirmed. Oh, it hasn't been confirmed, but I would love to see that. Yeah. Omar's King Gold. I didn't say that. I said I have peripheral vision for those.
Oh, Bar, wishes that she loved anything the way you love X-Men melodrama.
That should be when we renew our vows. I hope you write that into your vows. I wish my husband looked at me the way he looks at Chris Claremont.
Look at me. This Chris Claremont. He's like, oh man, alive. Okay. Thank you for the super chat.
Hey Shelly, how are you doing?
Oh.
Now we got to be
Wait, who's
extra
Shelly?
entertaining. That's his lady.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Do people still say that, Shelly?
Hi, Shelly.
Is that your man?
There you go. Here's Aquaman being dramatic for you.
I know
it's the same as Batman's from Robins. That's good. That's good. Oh, Jason saying hello, Shelly. Everybody say hello, Shelly.
Now look at that. Look at all these gentlemen.
Gandalf is an old white dude.
Yeah?
Willem Dafoe.
He ain't quite that old yet. He just always
looks old. That's why he's the guy for me. Let's see.
Dana, how are you doing, buddy?
No, you go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
All right. I was at the London Comic Art last week,
Ooh,
and someone was selling Trouble for
$20.
I wouldn't tell 50 cents was the paper. How did Bruce not find out about this and bought a copy from them? Look, all these people are saying hi to Shelly, Bruce. I hope she appreciates it.
Oh, Wolverine's an old dude. That's true.
Yeah. Let's go, bub. Yo, man, and now that my boy Guts, spoilers, has that white streak going down his hair.
Oh yeah.
Let's just go ahead and apologize in
did a
advance.
review and I like put a thing over my eye, like in white streak in my hair.
This is back when you cared about the channel.
Oh, shut up.
Now you're like, do I even have to be in front of the camera?
I don't want to be in front of the camera.
Like, the only food in hell is Zagnut candy. The only reading material there is Trouble. Wow, Luke Cage just beat the crud out of me.
Thank you for the super chat.
That's payback for all the...
Oh yeah, that was right in your face.
No, it was. Did you plan that?
No.
Oh.
Let's see. Has Marvel said anything about the request to add 2 additional issues for Iron Man Omni Volume 4?
I got an email back that said thank you, and we'll see about the entire list that I sent, by the way. So thank you all. By the way, DC is working on getting approval for us to announce the exact content of all the books that they announce. Then I can start asking for additions to see if we can get them in books. So make sure when that video, I think Dom's going to do that video. When that video comes out, make sure you ask, hey, could DC add this? Because that will be the final thing that's in the catalog and in the solicitations. Even the solicitations had a mess up on Green Lantern Compendium that I had to clarify with them.
Omnibuy is giving us
what does that equal to in real money?
When you get that onslaught tattoo,
Heck
what would it be?
no.
What would it be?
An
Like his whole armor, like on your chest.
No, it ain't happening. Like, that would have to be some kind of fundraiser for me to do an onslaught tattoo.
Thank you for the super chat. Omar, please tell me that you're trying to convince DC to make the Batman DC Finest into Omni versions.
So we've had conversations about what makes something into a trade, what makes it into a hardcover, and then a deluxe edition. And one of the things that they have to do is art restoration. Although some of those files for like the DC's Finest post Crisis on Infinite Earths are pretty good, since we've had scans of them over the years for the Caped Crusader and Dark Knight Detective collections, and of course the many collections of year 1 and year 2 nowadays. I hope they use the original colors for year 2 though. So we have had this conversation, and you know that's one of my most wanted, dude. Like that, and of course Superman Man of Steel, which we're finally getting a Man of Steel Absolute Edition, meaning that they're working on the the touching up the artwork and just sorry, my microphone is falling apart over here. Not the one we're using, but the one I use for my other videos.
DC did shrink New Krypton.
They did. Yeah, so that means they're probably going to redo 3 Omnis.
If you're a fan of Ice Cream Man, W. Maxwell Prince, it came out this week.
The Superman
Kryptonite Spectrum. Yeah. And I need to pick that up. I need to pick up Transformers and Captain America. I'm getting stressed. If I want to ask you more about your old white dude love, which Josh does have a super
that out of context.
Do you have any upcoming AMA Patreon maybe next week on your Patreon? Yeah, Friday.
Let me check my calendar.
Yes, I did. I checked yesterday. Friday at 8 p.m.
Oh.
If you're part of the $7.77 tier, you can join.
Yep. Next Friday.
Join the live stream. Ask Me Anything, which is not safe for work. And tomorrow, via Zoom, link through Patreon will be our Batman the Cult book club. This month is what we're reading.
What kind of question is this?
So, Josh, thank you for the super chat.
Somebody who's joining for the first time going, I thought this was a comic book channel. What are these people talking about?
Okay, is Cable one of your top 5 old white dudes? Because he's mine.
All right,
you got this. Oh, you totally got this. Go.
Chris Claremont.
Okay.
Don Rosa. Clint Eastwood. I think I just like angry old.
Oh, you're talking real people.
Well, I didn't know. I have a choice? Like, you want fictional?
No. I mean, it's Josh's question.
Who was an angry old white dude?
Oh, I'm sorry, Josh. You're gonna miss it next Friday. It's your birthday.
Well, happy birthday, man. I'll have Melanie sing for you.
Yeah.
How do I answer this? Mr. Roach, who was my history teacher in high school.
Aw, yeah.
I love that guy. I mean, he was old school. He was like, it is, what did he say? Socially unacceptable to chew gum in public. He was old school.
Oh, no, I say it's socially unacceptable to cuss.
I'm sure he felt that way too. And then
we're in public. You don't use language like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, soccer coach, what was his name? Man, he didn't care. Everything was walk it off, run. Oh, walk it off. Oh my gosh, what was his name? He was my freshman and sophomore year soccer coach. He was amazing. He was old as heck, and I don't think he ever played soccer. I think he was just kind of a teacher that had to do something, and they were like, well, you got to coach something. It's either soccer or like bowling, and he was like, I'll take soccer.
Omni dog. Come on,
I don't want to be rude. He ain't that old. Harrison Ford. That's an angry old white dude. I like that guy too.
Ryan saying George W. Bush, Ronald Reagan. Christopher Lee, does he make the cut?
Yes, it's called Chris Claremont.
Taxi Logic, please explain this card format you're talking about with Ice Cream Man. And Josh, since your birthday will happen before the next live stream. Oh my gosh, if this mouse would cooperate or StreamYard or somebody. Come on now. Let's see. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Josh. Happy birthday to you and many more.
Hello. How are you, Josh?
And also, it's time for BD Cosmos.
Wow, time flies. So if you live in Canada and you want to pre-order or just buy some big books from not only DC or Marvel, but many other publishers, check out bdcosmos.com. They're based out of Montreal, Quebec. They have a physical storefront, and you get free shipping on all your orders of $200 Canadian or more. And you can tell them to hold your order until you get to that price point. And then if you tell them Near Mint Condition sent you their way, you are put into a monthly raffle of $25. And that is for new and returning customers. And that is
BD Cosmos, with rewards and raffles taking care of customers in Canada. Hey, pew, pew, pew.
Bubsy.
Omar texted us the other day. This was totally up his brother's alley.
Absolutely. My brother. What could possibly go wrong? No one remembers that stupid game. No one cares about Josh's birthday. It's exactly the banner that his mom had printed out for him. What's up, Alex? How you doing, brother?
Okay, back to comics. What epic collection would you like to see next in the epic announcements?
I would love to see some new lines get started, some new classic stuff get started. Like Alpha Flight would be nice to see. Web of Spider-Man, Spectacular Spider-Man. As far as like continuing epics, I'd like to see some runs wrapped up, like Captain America and Thor. And some more Iron Man. Iron Man needs more love.
Let's see. Reese is reading Nightfall and just finished the first trade paperback volume, but got a lot of content creators don't But a lot of content creators don't recommend it, but I love it and don't understand why.
A lot of content creators don't like it. Dude, there's a reason those books sell back there. Hey, to each their own, right? But there is a reason why they keep coming back to print. And I don't know if that's for people to find out how bad it is or just how beloved it is. But I also think of like the Clone Saga. The Clone Saga had 4 Omnis and those went out of print. They came back to print. New Warriors epic. Come on, Omar. How did I not mention that? I should have. I think I was thinking of like older lines. I didn't want to get into the 90s yet.
Should How to Spirit collect Kirby's Fourth World in Omnibus or Absolute Edition?
Absolute. They're beautiful. And Chip Kid's design. Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Is Tom Strong Compendium out of print?
I think the first one is out of print right now. And they're doing a second one.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Lon, how are you?
Let's never say this. Let's never make that happen. You Warriors don't. What are you talking about, Ryan? We got 4 Omnis.
Any chance of getting an Iron Man by Ken Kaminsky?
Len Kaminsky.
That run is famous for most of the Marvel Capcom references, like modular armor to proton cannon.
Yeah, I would like that honestly because we've had it collected in Epic Collection, but I would like to see it in Omnibus Edition. Absolutely.
Adjectiveless Spider-Man would make sense as an epic. Can we skin the McFarlane one that then the remainder is only sporadically collected?
It was issue 15 that was missing, but then that was collected in the Eric Larson book. But see, if it's an epic, they would have to have issue 15, right? I don't think they would. I would put it in there.
I don't think I'll ever read it. I hate clones. There's a trope I hate. I hate clones. Oh, I hate
Wait
clones.
till you find out that the One Piece is Luffy's clone.
I hate clones.
Wow, hate is such a strong word. Are there any X-Men you think that are primed to become more popular with mainstream in the MCU? Feel done well, characters like Magic, Shadowcat, Rogue could explode in popularity. Here's one. I don't even like the character, but a lot of people did. And then she kind of went away. Pixie. Just like based on the character design, she's got like that anime look to her too that I think a lot of people would really vibe with. So out of these, I think Magic is blowing up because of her Marvel rivals, right? Like we have this new, or I guess a resurgence of like people wanting to know about these characters. I don't know how many times we've been asked on TikTok if I could make an Emma Frost video, and I think I've made 2 already, and people keep asking.
I'm sorry. Good for you. I also love They Might Be Giants, and he hates them.
Okay.
It's all good.
Whoa, why are you throwing me under the bus? I'm not even part of this conversation.
No, twins are fine. They're all 2 separate people. I hate clones.
They have no souls. That's why she also doesn't like horses. They throw me under the bus.
I never. Who? Yeah.
Omni. I don't think he even said Luffy. He says Luffy.
Well, I used to before I started reading it or really knowing it.
Clone Wars are one of the best parts of Star Wars.
I am aware that is a good show. When's the next Avengers Reading Order installment?
I am hoping to film that this coming week, so maybe in a couple of weeks. I was trying to do it in August, and then I got behind on my reading, and you can blame DC for that. They've had so many books come out. I used to be able to keep up, and now it's like DC, Marvel, Image. So hopefully I'll have it.
I see what you're saying, but still
Wait,
okay. Sorry. Horse Trope is superheroes fighting each other over a misunderstanding that could easily be clarified with 1 to 2 sentences of conversation. Very prominent in Silver Age, early Bronze Age. Some of them get a pass though. Some of them are fun, but for example, the raid on Grey Milken. What's the name of that prison? When Rogue and Cyclops are fighting, I'm like, no, I don't like it. I don't.
I don't know.
Right. And then it's like, there was a misunderstanding. Oh,
I don't think people realize this, but that's what Marvel wanted for Civil War. They wanted a story where they could go back to that Silver Age trope of characters just walking down the street going, hey, that's Luke Cage. He doesn't agree with me. And then they get into a fight. Right. Like, and that's what we got from Civil War for a while. And then we got the Dark Reign stuff.
Oh my gosh. I so want this then.
Told
The
through
Ice Cream
50
Man card comic. It's experimental comic told through 55 playing cards. Maxwell Prince is so creative.
They
I
did
guess you're
this.
supposed to play card games and read the cards, getting a unique
Isn't
story.
that creative? That's an old trope. That's what Mars Attacks and Dinosaurs Attack was, and that was the cards from long ago. Like, when were those published? You told like the story through the cards.
That's awesome.
I'm tired of the card telling.
I'm not a horse hater. Nay. The conversation went. People like they have such soulful eyes. To me, I don't see their souls through their eyes.
You need
That's
to stop.
it. That's it.
We live in Kentucky. You need to stop
Of course, horses have personalities and souls and such and such. I just never make a connection through their eyes. Looking at their eyes, they're big and black and creepy. Okay. A dork is getting more into X-Men. Any cosmic X-Men stories worth reading, or should I stick with terrestrial stuff?
Oh, you would probably like the Rise and Fall of the Shi'ar Empire.
Hey, Omnibo.
It's during the Ed Brubaker run. How's it going, Omnibo? And it's got Billy Tan on artwork with Clayton Henry. Love them. See, there's lots of people.
No, he will not go to a show with me.
Quit throwing me under the bus.
Everybody else, I'm like, nope. He's gonna put a sour mood on it. Yes. At one time, John Linnell waved
to be fair, he can't see what's like. He's an old guy.
Drinking his coffee, sitting on the keyboard. Oh, Mexican Gwen Stacy, Omnibus win?
No, that's more up my alley.
Makey do. Wait, Makey da Lufa, and I'm going to be gang on the pirates.
I would love that.
Oh man. Okay, so best part, the Ice Cream Man card says, shut up, only $10. I would pay more than that.
Okay, don't give people ideas, especially publishers. What's wrong with you?
Have you ever been in a situation where a conflict can be resolved with a short conversation? Now you know how stubborn people are. That happens a lot. Oh, okay. Well,
have you not seen the internet?
Yes, they do. I just don't personally see their souls in their eyes.
Did you read Plastic Man No More? My favorite story from the last year. No, I haven't. Who's the creator behind that? Omar, Spectacular Spider-Man by Buscema overview coming soon. Monday. I just recorded it.
Doesn't that look good? That's good memories.
I recorded that in the
Nam memories.
Vietnam. Or I guess Vietnam.
It's been over a year since the last Claremont interview. When's the next one?
You know what? I'm gonna text him right now. I'm gonna text him. You ready, Chris? And he's gonna be like, "Who the f is this? How do you have my number?"
Ooh, and an Evergreen update. I would love to see you versus Crushing Crisis versus Alvin Dog versus Comics again.
Yeah, we have it scheduled for September. Let me just say it's gonna be the Spider-Man stories that are Evergreen for September 25th at 6 p.m. Next Wednesday, I'm going to have a bunch of people that have never been on the channel. So on the 20th at 8 p.m., it's going to be a bunch of people that I've met through TikTok, and we've been talking. Bunch of younger generation. I'm curious what they're reading. So we're going to be discussing like what their first comic was and then what they're currently reading. And then the Wednesday after that, I'm having a couple people from different publishers that work at different publishers join me and talking about what the comics they're enjoying are. Omar is somebody else's grumpy old
wife. Is that somebody else? Technically, according to the government.
Man, you know where the government can go.
But we were in Japan. You know what you said.
You need to stop right there.
I wanted to be the only one.
Yeah, according to the government.
What?
I do remember when they established that, right? Like whenever I think I was filling out a job application about 15 years ago. And it was like, what's your race? And it was like Caucasian or African American. And I was like, we're Hispanic. Did we just get rid of Latinos? And then under its ethnicity, that's where the Latinos are. And I'm like, huh, interesting.
Let's see.
Go back in time, tell them tops.
What Evergreen are you guys doing? Is it Disney IP book?
It's going to be Spider-Man stories.
It's not out?
Nope.
Spider-Man stories. Oh, okay. So you'll be the old white dude on Wednesday.
Where's it coming from?
Is the Man of Steel Absolute the whole thing or just the first arc?
It should be just the 6 issues. Because remember, it was just a miniseries. And because Man of Steel didn't, like, the ongoing Man of Steel series didn't happen for a couple of years after that.
Sorry if it's been asked already. I don't think it has. Any news on the Masterworks? I was really hoping to complete my Claremont collection in that format, as well as a few other stories like Craven's Last Hunt.
I know. No, nothing yet. I just got in the Inferno X-Men. Yeah, it sucks, man. I hope that line comes back sometime.
What happened to the weekly Marvel trade releases, man?
Oh, those are coming back. They're finding out a way. So remember when I said everybody at Marvel shifted positions, and it's across the board at Disney? So that's what's going on, including the people that make like their dust jacket designs, including the people that send the files over, including the people that order the books to be sent from the printer. So that's what's happening. I did get a box of books just this past week of Marvel trades, so I'll be doing some kind of catch-up video. Speaking of grumpy old white dudes, I was shocked to learn that the main 3 of the cast of Jaws were all under 50. Richard Dreyfuss was only... Yeah, that makes sense, though.
Dreyfuss, they seemed older.
Well, I mean, we still got... If they were, then he would be dead? Dreyfuss was the young guy in that boat.
Yeah. I mean, but also, like, that was made before I was born, so to me, it's, like, ultra old, right?
Ultra old.
I don't know. Good morning. 2 questions. How you be so cool? How does Omar make looking cool seem easy? And New Avengers Volume 1 Omni restocks. Let's see, you got a compliment.
I got a compliment for the question. I like the compliment part, baby. You know, people should definitely follow suit with that. I like that. Some people are born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. That's an old commercial. No one's gonna get it under the age of 20.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
And then New Avengers. I didn't even know it was out of print until like last Saturday stream, and somebody went to check. So I'll be asking about I did ask about reprints. I haven't heard an answer back yet. Catch up video, man. Come on now, Sean DeSook.
Have you gotten your copy of Dawn of X? Can you confirm the reading order? I think we're all nervous after Fall of X.
No and no. Here, okay. Can we highlight this really quick? Stay on this.
Okay.
I need to talk about Fall of X.
Okay, stop it.
So really quick. There are people that are upset with the mapping of Fall of X. I don't know if it's a majority. I don't know how well it's sold. But I think what happens, and I actually had a conversation with Peter about this, is that you have people like Peter and I that are very passionate about these stories and how we would map them. That I think, you know, people forget that we don't work at these companies. We can only suggest things. And that's what I did. I did suggest, like, you know, they do a proper reading order of Fall of X. What they did is separate them by different trade paperbacks, if you will. So it's like putting trade paperbacks together, which is a very common thing that Marvel has done when it comes to events. So this is an event Omni. So technically, could it have been mapped better? Yeah, but whose mapping are we going to follow? Because Peter and I don't even agree with the mapping. I'm okay with Destiny of X. Or, I'm sorry, X-Men Forever. Yeah, the Gillen story being out of the miniseries. But he's not. He's like, it should be read during the miniseries. So I think it's one of those cases of like, maybe people's expectations came out of what we've had conversations over. And at the end of the day, you know, publishers are going to do whatever they want to do. It's their baby, just like the Messiah Complex. I saw people upset with that. But I did send an email to Marvel saying, maybe you guys can do a reading order with including X-Force and Cable. So I did suggest that, and that's all I can do. At the end of the day, X-Men is going to sell no matter what. Dawn of X is a different thing. That email, like every email I would send David, I'm like, and please make sure it's in reading order. You just have to follow the editor's reading order, which is Jordan White, and he still works for Marvel. I'm sure he's got, you know, files somewhere. So I'm hoping at least with that one, we are getting it in a proper reading order. So we'll find out. I don't have my copy yet. I don't have a review copy yet. It hasn't come in. But as soon as it does, it's the very first thing I'm opening up is just to check it. Kind of like I did the plea for Spider-Verse and Spider-Geddon that it has to be in a proper reading order because people were so upset with that hardcover. I did the same thing with Dawn of X.
Oh, do you have that hardcover?
Oh, I gave it away a long time ago because I have the Omnibus now.
Oh, okay, because I want to read Spider-Verse.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Sorry. Let's
Has all the content from the Spider-Man versus Venom Omni been collected into other Omnis now?
everything, I think, but the vault.
Oh, that's a good story.
It is.
Yay! I remembered something.
It's a solid
I love
story.
that Omni. It's so good. This is a good question. Who is your favorite new writer and or artist that's gotten work over the last 3 to 4 years?
Denise Camp. Like, dude is so good, and I cannot. I committed a sin, and I read a digital copy of the Absolute Martian Manhunter #1 just to kind of see what all the hype is. Oh my god!
When are you gonna get your copy
of the trade paperback?
Yeah.
Well,
so I can read
well, it's going to be at the end of the year when they release it.
Oh, dang nabbit!
I've got Absolute Wonder Woman, which you should. Totally
I do.
read
I need to read that.
Yeah, he's everything he's written. I can see that he's not for everybody, but I think he is a solid writer.
Dan Mora, but I got more than one answer.
I'm going to say Ivan Coelho finally getting his due. Like, a lot of people are now, like, he's on some mainstream books. I remember when he was doing art, and I was like, man, who is this guy? He could do some killer dinosaurs, and now he's on, like, mainstream art. So I'm digging it. I'm digging that he's getting his due.
Emily Bill.
Yeah, that's a good one. She's a solid artist, and I don't think she could do a monthly series, but she can.
Good answer.
But that is a good question. Thank you for a good answer. Yeah.
Speaking of what else is in the channel this week?
Yeah, thank you so much for asking. Oh my gosh, I'm so used to different names.
And while you're going over the schedule, I'm just going to show a couple comments.
Okay. So tomorrow is the Wonder Woman by Phil Jimenez reprint overview with Batman Year 3 Deluxe Edition. Monday is the Spider-Man by DeMatteis and the Buscema Omnibus overview, as well as the Nam Omnibus overview. Can I see this for a second, baby? I just want to make sure I got the name right. I'm also interviewing the writer of at 6 p.m. The writer of Godzilla, the new Godzilla comic that's out. It'll be a short interview for about 30 minutes, but I'm looking forward to talking to them. And then on Tuesday, I'm trying to think if I'm going to put the trade paperbacks to kind of do a catch-up. I may do that. I may do the catch-up trade paperbacks on Tuesday. And then Local Man, I don't know if Maddie's doing an old reader, new reader. I really need to get with her about the schedule. But she had old reader, new reader scheduled for this Tuesday, but then she got sick. She had like a migraine. Wednesday will be the Batman by Tom King Omnibus overview, as well as 8 p.m. talking to a bunch of like the new generation of people reading comics, what they're reading and what they consider good. And then, kind of having a chat of comic books. Thursday and Friday. Hold on. I've got something scheduled.
Well, Friday's the AMA.
Yeah, that's on Patreon,
look at your calendar.
No. I don't have it scheduled there. It's scheduled in my head. I need to actually write things down again. But my calendar's so full of reading right now.
Oh, okay.
You're the new reader to Life and Times of Scrooge McDuck. Oh my God, I love to do that.
As a fan of cartoons, did you watch Green Lantern, the animated series from 2011 to 2013? If so, did you like it?
That's the one with Nathan Fillion, right? That did the voice of
he did.
Hal Jordan. Yeah, I dug it.
What's the general consensus about that one?
I don't know. Has it been released on any format? I dig it.
I didn't know it existed.
I think it was on. Well, just like all the cartoons from the WB were streaming on HBO. I don't know if they still have it there or not.
With Hoxpox getting a reprint, do you think they'll do a Hellions Deluxe reprint? Oh, that'd be cool. I love that series. Missed out on the original release.
I don't know. I don't think so, but then again, I don't know. I don't think they will because they're going to focus on the Dawn of X chronological order.
Thanks for doing the great interview with Mike Carey yesterday.
Oh, thank you. I like genuinely had a lot of there. There are people that I interview that I have fun and they come in with so much information, and then there are people that I genuinely click with, and I don't know. I really had a lot of fun with Mike. I didn't want to stop the interview, but I also know he's in the UK, so he's like, I gotta cook dinner, and it's like 9:00. So thank you for that.
Are you going to be doing Over Your New Reader too?
Not this time. maybe I do want to come back. I want to do like absolute, maybe like absolute Batman, absolute Wonder Woman, or something like that. Series. Oh, it is on Blu-ray. Josh Keaton was the voice in the animated.
For the animated movie.
The movie, that's what it was. Okay.
Let's see. Jack Berry, how are you? Thank you for the super chat.
Mira, pero carajo! Oh my gosh! Please name your top 10 comic legends you would have loved to interview on your channel, but can't because they. Oh, dude. That's a tough one, dude. Okay. Jack Kirby, Steve Ditko, Bill Finger, Al Williamson, Hal Foster. I mean, I got the chance to talk to George, but not interview him. Yeah, George Perez. Absolutely. George Perez. Man, that's a good question. Because I think of like all these people that are Stan Lee, right? I mean, yeah, Stan Lee.
Bernie Wrightson?
Yeah, Wrightson. Oh,
Archie
dude, Wrightson would have been a good. Oh, Archie Goodwin too. Man, so many people have just gone. Jim Aparo. Archie Goodwin's a really good one. Alan Grant. Norm Brayfogle. And I guess the people that like whose work I enjoyed when I was a kid. Dave Cockrum. Oh my gosh, Dave Cockrum. I would have loved to have talked to Dave Cockrum. Osamu Tezuka.
Yes.
Kentaro Miura.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Mike Grunwald.
Mark Grunwald. Yeah.
Yeah, that's yes. Toriyama.
Kira Toriyama's a really good one too, man.
Eisner.
Will Eisner, yeah. There's so many legends.
Bernie Wrightson died, or she, Fernando.
Yeah, Bernie Wrightson died, ironically enough, or sadly enough, around the same time that Len Wein died. And they both, created Swamp Thing, and both of them had like a strong bond. I would love to interview Patty. That is Dave's widow. Just like I've interviewed Mark Grunwald's widow. Shoot, I need to ship her some books. I forgot about that.
Tom Lyle.
Yeah, Tom Lyle was great, man. Tom Lyle was it was wrong what happened. Like the comics will break your heart, kid. Like seriously, there's no lie about that. What ended up happening to Tom and his family, and just how big of an impact he had. And I know that he did a lot of things, but for me, it will always be like Robin and, of course, his Spider-Man stuff that I remember him from.
Dance on the Edge. That's a good suggestion. However, I feel like you love Don Rosa.
I do, but
it would be awesome, but maybe not the top 10 list, because for you, Doug Comics are Don Rosa, as opposed to for Don Rosa, Doug Comics are Carl Barks.
Yeah, that is true. Although I would love, Carl lived to be a old guy.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Ringo.
guys. Yeah, people finding out that people passed away
of a heart attack at a young age. Yeah. I think him, Mark Grunwald, and someone else passed away on the same day.
Jeez.
Which is just sad. Like, I'm older than Mark now. Both like Mark and Mike Wieringo. That's what's scary to me. Like, I remember being a kid. I wasn't even reading comics when Mark Grunwald passed away, and it hit.
Oh, Robert E. Howard? Well, he didn't do comics, but still.
Yeah. The guy didn't even make it to 30, and he left an amazing, like seriously, if you think about it, Conan, like everything, he didn't even make it to 30 before he ended his own life. But still, it's just like, can you imagine that? Like, wow. Dude, a bit of a long shot.
But any news of any gallery editions? Not one has been solicited of late.
I know. I don't know what's going on with those. I've asked. Believe me.
Simon Furman.
Well, he's still alive.
Okay. Tom Lyle was my professor at SCAD. He found a second life teaching. I won't forget his lesson on don't call your editor at 3 a.m. and screaming F-bomb you on their voice message. Josh, that's an awesome anecdote. That's really cool that he was your professor. And Bar, thank you for the super chat. Let's see. I did Harley Quinn and Magic. How How about Cute Pingu? Yeah, there you go. What would you say is a good modern run for Rogue? 90s onwards. This is also for the chat if anyone's got suggestions.
100%. Go seriously,
Wait, this
Bard.
might be your,
You would love
this is your gift. Pew, 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 pew.
X-Men Legacy by Mike Carey. I actually gave him this compliment. I said, you wrote the best Rogue after Claremont. Like, after Claremont left, you wrote the best Rogue. I love his Rogue. Kelly Thompson's run on Gambit and Rogue is really, really good. She got the voices right. You leaving, Princess? You better come over here and give your poppy a kiss before you leave. It's very sad to hear about Peter David. I always hoped that one day he'd write more She-Hulk. I think I'd always hoped that he would write more. Te quiero, mi bebé. He would write more Hulk. I was always hoping that he would return to Hulk one day, and unfortunately, yeah. And it's sad. That's why I think it's always important to tell these people how much they mean to you, and never miss a chance, even if you're not, you're not waiting an hour and a half in line to go talk to Chris Claremont. You just slide by and say, "I love you and everything you wrote when I was a kid. Thank you." Just because I think that really means a lot to them. They never get tired of hearing it. My mental picture of Mark Gruenwald will always be those Bolton cartoons. Honestly, he is immortalized now by Owen Wilson, right? Playing that TVA character.
That's true.
So, like, and his wife, Catherine, like, she got flown out. It was really awesome. She got flown out to go see Thunderbolts because he created the character of U.S. Agent. And it's just really good that they honor the spouses of these people that are, gosh, Mark has been gone for almost 30 years. It's insane. And David Gabriel saying hello, everybody.
Barth said she just added Legacy to Unlimited.
It's really good. I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's sad. Like that.
Rogue had a mini with Waringo on art that was pretty good.
Oh, who was the writer on that? Was it Nicias or Lobdell? I can't remember. I love
how that's just
there's already 4. Wait, there's already 4 though. You've got Vulcan, you've got Adam X the Extreme, Havoc, and Scott, right? Maybe he's part behind.
Of course,
but
oh man, thank you for making that.
Adam X the Extremes, brother. Never forget Fabian Niciesa.
Okay, it is time for Walt's. But let me get Arian's super chat first. Oh, that made me tear up. Question for both. Tell which 3 authors you would like to meet in life. Mine are George Perez, Jeff Loeb, and Naoki Urasawa.
Oh my gosh, what a good one. That are still alive?
Or is it
Naoki Urasawa. That are still alive. Like top 3. Okay, this is
just
in no particular order.
Like to meet in life.
Rumiko Takahashi.
Aww.
I would love to meet her. I've met Jim. I'm trying to think of. I've met Jeff Johns, Jim Lee. I'm trying to think of like classic writers and artists that I haven't had a chance to meet yet.
Okay, how about
maybe Ed Brubaker?
I would like it to meet Kieran Gilly. Can't say his name right. Kieran Gillen. Just Gillen, right? Not Gillian.
Gillen.
Just Gillen. Yeah. Meet him again because I really like his writing. And at the time it was Khan. I didn't know it was him. Then I ran back. It's just like, I really like work. I didn't know who you were until Omar told me. But so I'd like another chance to talk to him.
This is a really good question. I'm trying to think of who, because I've met a lot of creators. But who would I?
Yeah, so we're really blessed to.
Yeah, absolutely. People. And I'm not bragging. It's just like over the years I have. So I would say, yeah, definitely Rumiko Takahashi and definitely Ed Brubaker. I really like his stuff. Oh my gosh, his stuff is so good. And then the third one,
Maxwell Prince.
Man. Like I'm looking at my bookshelves and I'm like, I've drank with that guy. I've gone to bars with that guy. That's so cool. I actually met and talked to Jed McKay.
Oh, you talked to Jason Aaron?
Yeah, I talk to Jason Aaron every time I see him. He's such a good guy. I genuinely like Jason. Man, this is a what's the guy? Oh gosh, Stepan Sajic.
Oh, good choice.
I love his art, and I love his writing. So yeah.
Oh wow, that would be cool. Hunter, I'm so sorry that you can't find it. It was I didn't see it online or anything. It was just like a local comic book store, and I was like, oh, they got a Blood Hunt short box. So I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to send you on like a
blood hunt.
I didn't mean to send you on a blood hunt. It was just in a random store that I don't even remember. Yeah. Howard Mackey wrote Road.
Oh, that's who it was. Thank you all.
Okay.
Thank you.
And how about you go ahead and talk about Walt while I
if you live in the EU and you're wanting to order any of these big books we talk about on the channel or any collected edition, check out Walt's Comic Shop. They're based out of Berlin, Germany, and they have a wide selection of out-of-print books in case you're having a hard time finding any. And if you put the code near mint condition at the checkout, you'll be given free shipping on your next order after your first one. And if you're there on September 20th, Uncanny Omar will be there. And I would love to meet you all. I've had people reach out to me already that are coming, and it's crazy because they should not just come for me. They should come for the big celebration. And Christian Ward's going to be there, and a couple of other people. So they're actually putting out a flyer and a social media post. So once they do that, I will be sharing it. So I will be there physically on September 20th. And if you're in,
it's really, really sweet of Walt.
Absolutely unexpected. And if you're in the Netherlands and you see some guy, wobbling around at 3:00 in the morning, it looks like the Uncanny Omar in Amsterdam. You come and say hi, Uncanny Omar. Alan Moore, that's a good one, dude. I don't know if I could.
I don't think I could talk to Alan Moore.
We're not on the same brain. It would be cool though.
What about Grant Morrison?
I feel like I almost feel intimidated by Morrison and Moore in the same way.
I would.
Like,
yes.
It's almost like
Morrison, Milligan, and Ennis.
The bottle of Melanie. That I could get down with.
That'll be Sama.
I actually, I think it was somebody suggested getting J.M. DeMatteis to come back on the show to talk about his Spider-Man run, and I would love that. I'm going to actually reach out to him. I just wanted to finish it and film it first. More would be terrifying. More would be terrifying.
I didn't sing the song.
Oh
Walt's
my
Comic
gosh.
Shop, your reliable source for omnis and premium collected editions in Europe. Ting, ting, ting.
There it is.
Let's see. I was starring some stuff. Let me scroll down. Come on. It's 190 to 180 too much for Batman and Robin Adventures Omnibus and Superman Adventures Omnibus. Oh, wow. It's a whole list. Batman Mask of Phantom, Duel to the Death novel, Harvey and Ivy Deluxe, True Batman Story by Paul Dini.
So, okay, wait. So you're getting one. Well, Superman Adventures is a compendium. Mask of the Phantom, Duel to the Death novel. Oh, okay.
Like, is it a whole bundle or is it?
So I don't know. I don't know where you live either. Because it seems like that's a little too much. Because all those stories are still in print, I want to say. Is the Harley Deluxe still in print? I think it's still in print, isn't it? Or maybe coming back to print. I might be a little too much. Well, here's the thing. If you're paying undercover price, then yeah, go for it. Yeah, sure. Absolutely. But because I also don't know where you live. You could live out of the country.
Just believe I'm a wizard and I can talk just fine. Thank you for the advice. Omar, will we be getting a Spectacular Spider-Man by Peter David from the 80s with famous storyline Death of Jean DeWolf? Big story, or do we have to wait till Spectacular Spider-Man Omnibus Volumes 3 through 4?
I think you'd probably, at this point, I think it might maybe just waiting around for it, for that Volume 3.
Walt is so nice.
Yeah,
Matthew met Walt
him and Louise are
Comic
great.
Con in the mid-90s. He was so nice. Like, yeah, he's so nice. Like my Uncle Denny. Hanging out with him would be great.
How have you been, Matthew? Matthew's such a great artist, by the way. Working on secret projects, too, that we can't talk about.
Do you think there's a chance for a third thick trade for Justice League International? The only two just got
I know they got
reprinted,
reprinted.
and there are going to be third books for JLA and New 52 JL.
I think they're going to continue. It's just really confusing that they're doing that instead of a DC Finest. I'm surprised that they didn't just remap everything and make it a DC Finest.
Morrison is one of my least favorite writers. So overrated. I only bought volumes 2 and 3 of his Batman runs, so they looked good on my shelf. I didn't like any of his Batman runs.
I think for me, really, like a lot of different, like a lot of writers, right? Ups and downs with Morrison. His their superhero stuff is very much like a roller coaster. I feel the same way about the new X-Men that they wrote and the JLA. That, oh my gosh, it's so good. It's so, oh, wait, no, it's so good should be the downhill. Oh, this is a slog. Whatever. Angels joining the JLA. Sure. Attack on Weapon crap. That's what I call it. Sorry. I know people like that story. I hate it. It's speaking of dumb retcons that don't need to exist. And then oh my gosh, the Shi'ar Empire, the E for Extinction, and then the JLA World War III, and what was it? The dark story, the JLA Rock of Ages. Solid, and then ups and downs, right? So I understand it's not for everybody, but Morrison's Animal Man forever changed. That was one of the comics that forever changed the way I look at comic books.
What is this? Our own James is up for an award for biggest channel comic supporter.
Thank you for sharing that.
Totally vote. Thank you. Here, let me. You get Silhouetted Animators super chat, and I'm gonna vote. Thank you for the super chat.
All right, Jor-El's intentions in Superman 2025, in my opinion, calls back to Young Justice when Zod confronts Superman, theorizing that Jor-El could have sent Kal to a planet with no yellow sun, but didn't for sad reasons. Kind of reminds me of the whole Dragon Ball Z thing. But you're talking about the Young Justice cartoon. Is that right? Yes, Invisibles is... But Invisibles is also like, it's up there, right? As like, whoa, what the heck is going on? Whereas Animal Man is kind of somewhere in the middle. And then, of course, you've got Klaus, which is down here, which is normal understanding Morrison. Yeah, the cartoon was solid, man. I'm a big fan of Young Justice. Young Justice Zod is in that essentially brings up the same points us fans did about Jor-El and Superman 2025. Oh, you can vote for Near Mint Condition too. Thank you all. Thank you for that, Ryan.
Oh, thank you.
I read Grant Morrison's The Filth about 3 years ago, and I'm still confused. Oh, what was the book? Oh my gosh. There is a book that I'm like, oh, what the heck is this? I can't think of it right now. The Filth is up there. It's one of the most confusing ones too. I only vote for James Abel if Jimmy Fallon tussles his Near Mint Condition is also up for 2 categories: Best Comic Book or Omnibus Review. Thank you all.
Aww.
In Comic Book Community, Half of Fame. Oh, look at that. Comic Book Community, Hall of Fame. I like that. Thank you. We won the award for Best Review last year, and I still have it over there. And it was really sweet. They shipped it to me. Morning. Do you think DC will split fairly short runs into 2 or more Omni volumes to maximize profit? I don't really need to see a logic. Or I don't see a logic to split TT's Nightwing into 2 volumes. Well, the logic is money, right? The logic is Tom Taylor is a big seller right now, and Nightwing is a big character. So I can see that happening a lot. Nameless. Thank you, Marcelo. Woo, Nameless. I think the problem with Nameless, though, is that it creates its own dialogue and language. Kind of sometimes I have a problem with that, and I had to force myself to finish reading it. And I've only read it one time, and it's one that I definitely want to go and revisit. Bill Watterson will be so awesome to meet, by the way. Thank you.
Week 3.
I love Week 3.
Did you see the Animal Man by Tom Fetch and Steve Dillon was changed from Compendium to Omnibus?
I did. Yeah, not only that, but there was another book that was changed into an omnibus, and I'm so glad that they're doing it. Then we can get some stuff that has never been collected.
This is a good question. What made you become a collected edition guy versus a single issue guy?
On YouTube or me? Me personally, I'm just, you know, I think when Marvel started pumping out trade paperbacks of story arcs every 6 months, I was like, I think I could just wait for trade. I like the way they look on my shelf. I had been a single issue collector in my teenage years and in my early 20s. And then I thought, I think I'm getting to the point where I just want my bookshelves filled up with these classic stories. And it seems like Marvel's doing a really good job, and they were, of collecting these stories 6 months after the issues came out. I'm sorry, you had 6 issues, and then they went straight to trade paperback. And then DC started doing the same thing, and I'm like, I think I'm done with single issues. And 2004 introduced me to the omnibus format. So yeah, that's all she wrote.
I do prefer single issues because I enjoy that reading experience more. I like just small chunks and spread them out. That's such a awkward way to describe that, but yeah, I think I prefer the single issue reading experience more.
You are wrong, but that's okay.
Okay. Hopefully DC's budget gets a boost this year, and the next, so Gunn can renew Young Justice. Gunn has admitted he likes the show and its influence for the DCU.
It's a great show. It's a great show. That's another one that I hope they release in a physical Blu-ray.
Oh, Logan asked earlier, and I started. Here we go. Can you please reach out to and try to interview John Romita Jr., Roger Stern, Kurt Busiek, and maybe Christopher Priest again? I'm sorry. I know that's a lot.
I will tell you that I have tried with Kurt Busiek several times, and he is he's not in the best of health, and he is so sweet. And he said, I would love to come on, but I'm just not. Being on and being like and talking, it would just take a lot out of him. And anybody, because I have friends that work with him, anybody that works with him, like they also know how he's not in the best of health and hasn't been for a while. Christopher Priest is always welcome back. John Romita Jr., I have his contact info. I just need to reach out. I think I just need to start scheduling things a little bit better when it comes. It's gotten to the point where now publishers and people representing creators are reaching out to me, and that's how my interviews are getting filled out like 2 months ahead of time. So it's not now, and it kind of keeps me from reaching out to creators because I forget, because now my slots are being filled up by people that are being suggested to me, or people bringing creators my way. But thank you so much. I would Uncle Raj, of course.
Do you think there will be epic collections of Amazing Spider-Man that come after the Clone Saga from the 90s, or will that fall into the modern epic collection?
Well, we know the modern epic collections are going to start with JMS. So that would be in the classic stuff, yeah.
What other DC compendium is now going to be an omnibus?
Compendium? Oh, you mean that was it Swamp Thing? I think it was Swamp Thing, yeah. That's going to be in the omnibus instead of a compendium.
That's what mine said.
Let me double check.
Okay.
Because I know I wrote it down. By the way, John, my buddy Dom, is going to join us here in a little bit.
Here on the stream.
Animal Man by Vach and Dylan is now an omnibus. And yes, thank you for that. And it is Swampy by Ron B. and Perkins. I have not read Predator versus Spider-Man. I've read Predator versus Black Panther and Predator versus Wolverine. So.
Remy's asking, is Ron V. Swamp Thing only like 12 issues?
No, I think there was other miniseries too that he did for the Black Label line.
Oh, okay.
We need omnis of more Swamp Thing. I think didn't I talk about this? Oh no, I talked about it on my Patreon. They know.
Ooh, I didn't know Clover Press was doing a Spider-Man strips collection. Did you on Kickstarter?
Yeah, Curtis told me.
Okay. Okay, so legit question from Marvel, please. How come Amazing Spider-Man gets a volume 7, but Wolverine gets the name changed?
A lot of it has to do with the class. So, okay, to clarify, we have the classic stuff, right? We have the stuff that's being printed with letter pages. That stuff will get future volume numbers no matter what. Yes, we will have an Amazing Spider-Man volume 8 one day. We will have an Uncanny X-Men volume 6. We'll have Avengers Volume 7, Fantastic Four Volume 7 one day. That will never stop. It's just a few years in between. Used to be because they've gotten to the point where it's like every 3 years. Sometimes they surprise us with every 2 years because some guy on YouTube reminds them that it's an anniversary of a certain comic. But Wolverine is different. Wolverine wasn't part of that classic line. Look at the way that like Volume 1 is mapped. If they were to do that again, they would include the letter pages and never ever start with Weapon X as the beginning. They would release it in chronological reading order. Weapon X didn't happen until later on, right? Actually, probably wouldn't have happened until Volume 2 of the Omni. So that's the difference. And honestly, it probably had to do with the sales of Volume 6. So, but Volume 6 is really the ending of Larry Hama's run, and then this is the beginning of like the Chris Claremont, Warren Ellis, who else was it? Eric Larson, a lot of creators, Fabian Nicieza, Rob Liefeld. So it's a new era of Wolverine. And Omnibo is up for voting, so make sure you vote for Omnibo, my buddy from the Aussieverse.
Let's see.
Vote for who you feel like. Sorry. I mean,
okay. While Omar's answering questions, I'm going to be a little kid to show off my new stickers I bought for the school year to decorate my binders. Wait, no, here, right there.
Well, this is
that
a good
one
question.
and that one.
Okay.
And well, no, I'm not going to show my stickers when you're talking about that.
Oh, I don't. He's just not in good health, and he hasn't been in years. Has anyone read Kurt Busiek's Darkman adaptation? I have. Solid. I don't know if they'll ever collect it though. Love Darkman, by the way. Legit question for Marvel. Oh, got answered that one. Omar, this isn't the AMA. Don't tell us about your slots. What? Omar, we need Omni. Yes.
I thought you went up.
Thank you. Thank you. Did you? Yes, I did. Rom V Swamp Thing Omni. That's like 12 issues. It's got more miniseries. I answered that. Mel just came in. My copy of Fall of X and Rise of X arrived. Happy days. Enjoy it.
I've
Something
shown
was
these things. Come here.
Who are you talking to?
You. You went up. I got you.
What are we doing?
Here. Start here.
Omar, what comes after the Trials of X trade paperbacks in Krakoa era? What would you pick up? Sabretooth. You need the Sabretooth trade paperback. And I also have the reading order, all of it on my Patreon too. If you want every bit of it. But it is the Sabretooth is the one that you need to finish out the series. Here, any TV rumors or gossips been going around for the past few days. Paramount is looking to buy Warner Brothers. That is such a stupid sticker. I don't get that one.
So much.
Melanie was peering into my soul. Melanie, how old are the kids you teach?
High school.
High school. Rest in peace. Archie Digest books. After 50 years, they're getting killed, ending the last non-manga comics in food stores in America. End of an era. That breaks my heart. Can't wait. I'm currently collecting as much Wolverine as I can. I'm on a kick, bub. Do you think we'll see a What If Epic collection? Yes. I don't know if the Conan stories will be in that one, though.
I can't get it to stop.
What happens if I scan the QR code, Melanie? That is true. What happens?
It's Neon Genesis Evangelion's opening. Put it on my wall. Wait, the kids aren't allowed to have their phones in class. It's when they're lining up, waiting at the door to leave.
My votes are in for NMC, James, Omnibo, and a few others. Thank you so much.
More
thanks
for
the detailed answer. I appreciate it. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate all of you for asking.
Do you remember Joe? Joe was awesome.
To that one viewer that's watching right now, I was talking to everybody. My wife had to interrupt with a joke.
Big Joe. Was his name Big Joe, I think? Oh, I love Joe.
You've only played that game 10 times.
Oh,
Anywhere.
YOLO. JK. BRB.
I'm so glad some grandmother is watching right now. Oh, I get that, honey. Woo, that's a good one. All right. Any word on the gap between Omnibus 3 and Kate's Omni? Yes, that's the Agent Omnibus. I know not voted for, but Eddie Brock Venom fan. I still have the trade paperbacks, so unfortunately got water damage. Yeah, you need the Agent Venom Omnibus. It's out already. As far as like in between that and the Kate's Omni, we still need the Mike Costa stuff, the Cullen Bunn stuff, the crossover with like X-Men Blue. So that stuff still needs to be collected. And then there is enough for another omnibus.
Oh, no, I'm not giving these stickers to kids. These are mine. I'm going to put them on my tumblers and notebooks. And
Is the Krakoa era a good jumping on point? Absolutely, 100%. My brother, who had been out of comics for, my gosh, 20 years almost, he got hooked on Krakoa and he's getting the Omnis. So he's excited. So yeah, it absolutely works as a great jumping on point.
What do you think of Alan Moore's Providence, and why hasn't it been reprinted?
It's been printed in trade paperback and in hardcover format, right? I dig it. It's not as I don't know if it would make it in my top 5, Alan Moore, but I like it. What is the link to vote? I think James is sharing it in the chat. It's to vote for it's the comic book awards that they do every year for channels on YouTube.
That's my job. That's my.
I was talking to everybody. How am I ignoring you? My wife is not even talking about comic books.
I'm encouraging you on an individual basis. These are all from Redbubble, and you could choose, if you want a shiny or regular or not. And I felt like Joe deserved shininess, and of course Undertale, Metaton deserves shininess. And
I love that I can't make an OmniFans shirt, but people are printing stickers of copyrighted material.
Exactly. It's like, share your art. This isn't your art.
Get the F out of here with that BS. Not you, but the people selling the stuff, and then them letting them sell the stuff as if it's their own art.
I got stickers to give to them, but not these. These are mine. I give away books. Yeah, I couldn't give it away. I'll just put it on my Tumblr. And thank you, James, for comic book.
Thank you, James, for sharing it.
I gave away. Oh, the stickers I gave away last year were she has a beauty edge, and I loved that. And there's a whole backstory. I won't tell about it, but I gave them to my students that I felt like needed encouraging, and they also were like, "What does that mean?" I'm like, "You have a beauty edge. Isn't that poetic?" I love that phrase. Anyway, if anybody watches Rob Words, I bought it from Rob Words. Give me stickers. I'm a small child.
Liar. Where's your buddy? Where's your other account at?
Oh, I like your avatar. Hey guys, love the channel. Always makes me my buying choices more wisely. Yay.
Thank you for the kind words, man.
Speaking of Agent Venom, do you think we'll get an Omni for Remender's Secret Avengers?
It's Rick Remender. I would hope so. And Ed Brubaker. Yeah, we need that.
Redbubble is a hub for copyright infringers.
Well, guess where you're going to be able to find our OmniFans limited edition reprint shirt.
You can get it.
Because we do have a Redbubble account. We just need to set it up. Yeah, let's do it. Forget Spreadshop and that nonsense. I got a copyright lawyer as one of my best friends. I got this.
You can get Undertale Lesser Dog and put his head somewhere else on whatever you're decorating. Do you think Marvel is going to redo the mapping on Wolverine Omnibus Volume 1, and that's why we have no news about it?
I mean, one day they're going to have to. But I think we'll get a reprint of it before that.
I don't think I liked that movie, Benjamin Button.
Yeah, you didn't. You got bored.
I wonder if I'd like it now. That was a long time ago.
Probably.
What's the stream of the YouTube Youngins on Wednesday? Oh, what time?
It's at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Thank you for asking. The Youngins. They're
the Ute.
Some of these kids could have been my own kids in another life.
Thank you so much for the super chat. Have loved your videos so much this year. Always remember your audience isn't just America. It's all over the world. Much love from Australia.
Oh, I know. I really appreciate it, which is why I'm going to Berlin, Germany, because I love that I get to meet my audience from that part of the world. And one day I do want to make it to New Zealand and Australia. Write your congressman a letter to let them know why I should go to Australia. Yes, you.
Do you think we'll get a Flash
yes.
and Metzner Omni Volume 2 anytime soon?
Jump the gun. I know they're going to work on it. I don't know about anytime soon. Maybe in 2027. That would be great if they push it to 2026. No, this has never been collected outside of a couple of issues or even material, just material.
What the?
It was a funny magazine. I'm sorry, not a magazine. It was a funny comic in the 90s.
Oh.
A spoof of whatever they were working on, X-Men, Avengers.
Hunter's saying, I haven't read any of the Predator versus comics. I don't have an LCS until my LCS has a new store. Are they coming out with an omnibus, or when does the Predator versus trades coming out?
So far, there's 2 trades. It's the Predator versus Black Panther and Predator versus Wolverine. Predator versus Spider-Man comes out later this year. So no omnibus yet. They're just in trade paperbacks. Reels Talk is still on hiatus. I'm debating on... I don't know what to do with it. I do want to come back and talk about movies. And I know people have asked, but Amanda's doing her own thing, and I wish her luck.
Talk about movies except Benjamin Button because it was super depressing.
I think it's got a really.
I don't remember why I didn't like it. I just remember getting
I think my favorite scene in that movie, without giving spoilers, is the moment when the woman that he's in love with and him stand up and they look in the mirror and she said, "We have to remember this moment because we're the same age." That's a really beautiful moment. I really like it. The ending doesn't make any sense though. Again, I don't want to spoil why I don't like the ending because I'm like, oh, I was expecting to see like a big giant old baby. But anyway, don't want to spoil what happens. I am going to be in the Netherlands. I'm actually landing in the Netherlands. We're going to be, my brothers decided to go. So I'm taking my brothers because unfortunately my wonderful wife can't go because she's a teacher and she's dedicated.
Yeah,
and
they
don't get that many
days off.
They don't get that many days off to begin with. So I will be in the Netherlands for the first. I'm actually going to meet up with my buddy Max, who's joined me on streams before. And we'll be in Rodenheim and Amsterdam a couple days and then heading to Berlin. I've been to Europe.
Yep, we've been to Spain, France for 24 hours.
Traveled quite a bit, and yeah, so I've never been to Berlin. Never been to Berlin.
How many alien epic collections are out there?
So far, I think there's four.
Oh, but he didn't like them.
Yeah, no, they're over.
Okay, I missed that. Did Omar say
right to your Congress
representative to get deported? Get him deported.
I didn't think deported.
Oh, hey, Dom.
Oh, this is cool. I like that.
And then I can just wait.
Yeah, and then you just add him.
Hey,
what's up, Dom? Well, now.
Thank you for having me.
I like that microphone background. Everything else is too busy. It's too busy for my old lady eyes.
Wow. Okay. How's my buddy Dom doing?
I accidentally burned part of my finger on the stove today, but otherwise I'm doing okay.
Oh.
It's good to have you here. Everybody, this is Dom. He does all of the DC Finest overviews. He is now in charge of the DC breaking news until they have me put on a suit. But he'll be doing the updates, and then that's the video I was talking about whenever he does the next updates. Once that gets cleared from DC to write in, what you all would like added, because they're very open to that.
I thought your guns. Are they named Des and Troy?
Oh,
Oh, Destroy!
Look at you.
Oh, God.
English teacher over here.
Oh, brother, I like your avatar. It's Final Fantasy VII. Oh, look at all the love you're getting. Did you try brownies?
What is that?
I haven't tried them yet.
What kind of brownies did somebody send Dom? Terrible. I love you too. And hey, Dom is back on his channel, so Omar can take a bit of load off. Yeah. Goodbye, everybody. Omar, if you're talking to DC, can we get a Captain Carrot hardcover? I don't think that's the first time someone has mentioned Captain Carrot as a hardcover. Most people are expecting a DC Finest, which that would be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Dom, have you ever traveled to another country? Where's the question? There we go. Where have you traveled?
Besides the Philippines, I have I have family in Vancouver, been to Banff, been to, there's this one small town in Canada where they have a super large dinosaur museum that got my 5-year-old dreams fulfilled.
Oh,
like mechanical dinosaurs or like
no, like fossils and prehistoric creatures and that stuff and whatnot.
You had me at prehistoric creatures. I'm a big fan of dinosaurs too.
I love dinosaurs. What's
your favorite dinosaur?
Ankylosaurus is probably my favorite. The big old tail.
Yeah, I know who he is. I used to have the Dino Rider. I rebought it. I think for me, it's always been the T-Rex.
Wow, what a generic answer. Oh,
wow, I didn't make fun of your lame Ankylosaurus.
Where else have I been?
What's your favorite dinosaur?
It's Omar.
You almost made me curse on the Saturday live stream, Jean Remy. I was about to send you to Hades.
Okay, I'm sorry. Have you traveled anywhere else?
Let's see, where else have I been? It's just mostly been in it's mostly been the Philippines, Canada, the States. There's still a lot of stuff I want to get off my bucket list though.
Do you have any favorite old white dudes?
Old what?
Let's see his answers.
Ooh, old white guy. Does Gary Oldman count? I like him.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You can.
Yeah, Gary
old
Gary
white-
Oldman, I think would be my top answer.
Check. Okay, there you go. I can't believe he had an answer. So much of your content brings in audiences that fell in love with movies, but may not have known they were based on. Appreciate so much. Keep up the TikToks. Love the format of videos. Thank you. Yeah, my buddy Tina helps me out with the TikToks, and Dom is the one that he is the manager of Near Mint Condition. So if you have any complaints, send them his way.
Yes, please do.
Don't come to me. I'm the pretty face.
We had a question
Old guy
about the. Oh, you did.
Yeah.
You?
Omar, what's coming up on the best channel ever this week?
Well, we'll have DC's finest Blue Beetle coming out later today. I think at 6 p.m. And then tomorrow, it's Wonder Woman by Phil Jimenez and Batman Year 3. Monday is the Nam and Spider-Man, Spectacular Spider-Man by T. Mateus. Tuesday, I'm still debating if I should do the Marvel trades catch up. It'll be a big video, so I need to split them up into two. And I still have to wait for the printer to actually send me new books. This is kind of a catch up of what's been released recently. I don't know if Maddie's doing an old reader, new reader. If she doesn't, that's when Local Man will come out. Wednesday will be the Tom King, Batman by Tom King.
Oh, I want to read Local Man
overview. It's excellent, by the way. I really like Local Man.
Local Man.
You read it?
Oh. And then 8 p.m. talking to a bunch of the younger generation. I don't want to say the youth. That makes me sound too old. What they're reading. Thursday and Friday. I still don't know. I know Dom is doing the Absolute. It's the reprint of the Absolute
New Frontier.
That's coming out. And then I got to do my overview of the Absolute League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. So I've heard that's a great show, by the way. The Slow Horses.
What's your favorite Absolute DC title? Chris Fisher's is Absolute.
I've only read 2 and 1 issue of Absolute Martian Manhunter, so I'm gonna let Dom answer first.
Wonder Woman is my favorite of the line so far. Very, very closely behind is Martian Manhunter. So I think those would be the top 2 in my book. I'm enjoying all of them in different ways, though. I think those 2 are just a little higher cut than the rest for me.
I'm looking forward to reading Absolute Wonder Woman.
It's awesome.
Yeah, that's my favorite so far, but because I've only read 1 issue of Absolute Martian Manhunter and I love it. Looking forward to reading Absolute Superman, though. I think that's Peter's favorite, if I'm not mistaken.
It is indeed.
DC Finest Hawkman comes out this week. Dom, are you looking forward to it?
I'm looking forward to every single. Actually, is it? I thought it's coming out on the first week of August, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
the first week of August. We are
passed.
in the third week.
We are past. Yeah, you're not wrong. Hawkman is next week. I'm very excited for that one. I have lost track of time. I think that's where I'm at.
Welcome to my world.
Who are y'all's favorite current comic artists? We kind of talked about this earlier too, but Dom, who's your favorite?
I think Hayden Sherman is my current favorite. And DC's got a lot of awesome art, but yeah, Hayden Sherman would be at the top.
What do they draw? I don't know that name.
Absolute Wonder Woman and Batman Dark Patterns. They're the big 2 books.
They did a book called Wasted Space that I fell in love with.
With
it's a lot different. It's got more of Hayden's indie style.
And I was talking about Dan Mora and
Ivan Coelho for me.
Evelyn.
Dan Mora is apparently on 4 or 5 books coming out in November. You've got
Transformers.
He's got a brand new miniseries that's going to tie into DCKO that Joshua Williamson is writing. He's still drawing Justice League Unlimited, and he's doing the covers for Flash, because Mark Waid is temporarily on it. So it's crazy to me that like he's just on every single book. It feels like.
I don't know. I don't think he does conventions.
Elsa Chartier, I love her so much, and Stephen Sunstone.
Unbeing is awesome, by the way.
Sunstone's artist.
Oh,
and author.
Stepan Sajic.
Stepan Sajic. Yeah.
I think we had a super chat.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just showing things. Yeah, I was showing just comments while we were talking. Thank thank you for the super chat. Omar, please do a new reading order of Wonder Woman and Superman.
I will. I'll put that. I always leave it up to my patrons to vote, and Wonder Woman got outvoted again, this time by Avengers. So maybe I'll put up Wonder Woman against, I don't know, The Thing or somebody that, I'm sure Wonder Woman. I'm trying to make it that Wonder Woman wins, because I do want to talk about it, especially since we've had new releases and new Omnis, and yeah, looking forward to doing that one. It's crushing it. Loving their work on Dark Patterns, which I've been reading on DC Ultra.
Who's a comic character that resembles you personality-wise? That's a terrific question.
I mean,
and people in the chat, list the comic character you feel represents you.
There's a difference into who I think, right? And then who I really am.
Who do you think?
It's like, who's a character that comes across like an a-hole when you first meet them, but deep down inside,
oh, there's so many.
That's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot of characters.
The other day, we were at the Mexican restaurant, and who was I saying?
Omar is the new Stephen Strange, is what he's saying.
Stephen Strange. Yeah, I think everybody wants to be their favorite character.
But you're not dumb like Peacemaker. That's what I was talking about. You're not dumb like Peacemaker.
Sometimes the decisions I've made in my youth still would beg to differ. That's a good question. I
feel like I'm drawn to characters that aren't like me.
Yeah, so for you, it's like Belle Dandy.
No, I'm not like Belle Dandy at all.
Loving, nurturing.
Yes, I am, but not in the submissive way. Just gonna say.
Ultimate Nick Fury. No, Max Nick Fury. I've got issues. That's a good question. What about you, Dom? What do you think?
Is Damian Wayne too much or no?
Yo, what's up with this? Damian Wayne it's I like that. Mahonk, I hate you. What's that, Adam? Mr. Terrific.
Cable.
I'm absolute. Not absolute. All-Star Batman.
All-Star Batman.
Dom is my Robin.
I guess I'm eating rats in the Batcave tonight for dinner.
Dom? That's the relationship Dom and I have. Very abusive.
He's the GD Batman. It's true. I mean, on phone calls, he does act like that, so I can vouch.
So verbally abusive.
What about Ballpoint?
Scepter.
Ballpoint is adorable. I love Ballpoint.
Oh, man.
A-hole to adorable.
You can't help yourself, man.
How about Alf?
No. James is out.
Josh is saying wow like 5 times.
What's wrong with Josh?
He's a smelly turd. Oh my goodness. Booster Gold.
No, that's Alex. That's Alex. Alex is the Booster Gold.
Oh, okay. Lance relates to Ben Grimm.
Yeah.
Big but soft.
Big but soft-hearted. I like that. That's a
why
really
we love
good
him.
question. F you. Man, y'all about to make me curse. Really? I can't even round that good, man. Carrie Busey and May. Omar, do you think DC will release the book 2 of the Authority in compact format?
They changed the title of the Authority from Authority Book 1 to Authority Relentless.
Oh, I have an answer.
They rebranded it.
I don't think so. And Dom, you can chime in, and Melanie has an answer. Oh, for the other question, sorry. Okay, let's do this one first. I think the point of compact books is one and done. That's it. And an introductory, it's like your introduction. Here's a sample, and if you want more, it's gonna cost you a lot more. That's kind of the point of compacts to me. I don't think they'll do a volume 2. Dom, thoughts?
Real quick. I think honestly, I think in the same way as Omar, I don't know if they'd ever push more, with the line. I think you just get those books out, then you call it a day. Like, for example, Gotham Central, I know that, that was put in the catalog. I can't see him going past that because, you get the first arc or so of Gotham Central, then you get the Omni, and then you're a happy person. That's how it happens.
You're
cheap sampler.
A lot more broke, yeah. I'd love to be able to say Superman, but I'm more like Batman in that I have a moral code, but I'll still F fish. Oh, F. I was like, what's he Sensory. Okay, got it.
You said fish it up. Fish it up.
There we go. There we go.
Josh
is Puck. And I ain't even talking about Alpha Flight Puck. I'm talking about Berserk Puck.
Okay. My answer is I had to. Now I've forgotten. Dang nabbit. What's a character that's forgetful?
Forget me not.
Forget me not.
No, but he doesn't forget. Everybody forgets him.
Oh, that's so sad.
Death. I have a poster of Death in my classroom because she looks so loving and goth and kind and cool, all wrapped up into one. I want to be like Death.
Is that how you see yourself?
I want to be.
Okay, baby. All right.
I could be sarcastic and goofy and not doom and gloom, but still at the same time like darker things of life.
Omar, if Wonder Woman 3 happened, which comics will you read? The movie by Patty Jenkins?
Let's see.
World War 3. Which comics will I read during World War 3?
You could read the World War 3 arc in 52, which is all the Black Adam stuff.
Wow, that's a deep cut.
Oh, Scarlet Witch. I want to be like Scarlet Witch, but I don't identify with her.
How are you still answering the question from
because I just got
ago?
Scarlet Witch.
Okay.
And I made that video, and I have that outfit that reminds me of Scarlet Witch.
Okay, baby, I'm sorry.
Okay.
If I'm in a bunker, I guess it would have to be something like Phil Jimenez's Wonder Woman that's long and wordy, and it's worth it. Yeah, there we go.
Wait, Delirium. I love Delirium.
Great choice, Melanie. I
She
love
is all
that.
over the
Look at
place.
that. Okay.
Yeah. I'm glad you love Death too.
She gets her own character, but I get stuck with my uncle. Y'all are the worst. Delete yourself from that community voting thing that they have.
It did take me 20 minutes to relate to Death.
She couldn't even think of one woman.
Well, of course it wouldn't have to be a
All
woman.
those Garth Ennis.
Yeah.
Hey,
they're well done. You can't say that they're not.
Yeah, he's solid, dude. That one from the Lost Marbles with Howard Chaykin. Oh, so good.
Mm-hmm.
Which do you prefer? Blackest Night or Annihilation?
I'll let Dom answer first.
Blackest Night. That was my childhood. That was my Green Lantern run. I really like Annihilation. It is one of the best cosmic events, overall events from Marvel. I can't let go of Blackest Night. I mean, I read that seemingly like night and day as a teenager. So yeah, I say Blackest Night.
This is a tough one because you have the payoff of a few years of Jeff Johns' storytelling building up to this war of colors, right? That are happening. And then you have
War of Colors.
The beginning of like Annihilation is the beginning of the new modern cosmic stuff. Dang. I still think Sinestro is where, like, the Sinestro Corps War is, to me, where Jeff Johns, that was the best Green Lantern. But I like if you had put Conquest, I would have gone with Conquest over Blackest Night. But I'm gonna go with Blackest Night over Annihilation. It was a great payoff. Plus, you got all the gimmicky little rings if you went to the comic book store. That was cool, man.
That was cool.
I
don't like Uncanny. I take offense at that.
Yeah, you're a Uncanny too. She gets on my nerves. She's like you do.
I like Ryoko. I don't like Akane, and I don't like
Aika.
Aika.
You're such an Aika.
I'm not. Okay. More treated like crap by the company, DC Comics Jade or Marvel female Yellow Jacket? Who got the Meg treatment more?
I don't think Yellow Jacket Yellow Jacket was trying to do the right thing and warn everybody, and then she got the blast. At least Jade came back, so I'm gonna go with female Yellow Jacket.
Yeah.
Thanks for reminding me.
I'm getting all these compliments, and I get my uncle.
Hey, my uncle's a good character.
Who is that?
You get to be part of the JSA. There you go. See?
Okay.
On the tree, like she's kind of like the grandmother figure.
Oh, I do love. Who's the X Factor? She's just this invincible old lady that can't die. She's so cute. I love her.
Oh, and Mark Russell's X Factor.
Any new indie pickups you're excited for?
I'm planning on getting Knights Volume 1 by Wyatt Kennedy at some point. Other than that, I'm preoccupiedly busy, unfortunately.
Wait, say it again. What?
Wyatt Kennedy's Knights. It's an Image comic series, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Give yourself a super chat. Somebody super chat this man right here.
Oh,
I'm about to curse John.
Which Paul? Paul McCartney?
Oh, yeah. Hey, I like that, Dom. Keep going. Compliment me some more.
I thought Melanie said she doesn't like Kanye. I'm like, who does?
I desperately want Wonder Woman Circle in Absolute Edition. The first part of the Gail Simone run?
Gail Simone, yeah, the Gail
Yeah,
Simone, Terry Dodson.
That would be some pretty artwork in there. I still
Melanie, Omar, and Dom, who are your top 5 favorite villains and why?
Well, right now it's John because he keeps comparing. All right,
Wait,
villains.
short
Why?
ball.
That's a tough question, Bar.
Who's Bibbo?
It's a lot of
Bibbo's
that's a
the
lot of,
Superman.
that's 5 top
Superman
characters.
guy, the big
Oh,
dumb
you're Bibbo.
guy. Who said
Okay.
that?
Bibbo Bibowski.
Let's see.
I gotta go with
Venom.
Magneto.
Oh, that's yes.
Is he
That's a good
still
choice,
considered a villain, right? Magneto.
Venom and Green Goblin.
I really I've said this many times on the channel, but I really like overpowered,
So Superboy.
like Superboy
Point
Prime.
five, yeah.
Overpowered, like
What a
freaking a-holes that can't control their power or their emotions. I like villains like that. So Superboy Prime, absolutely. Dom, you can
good
chime
answer.
in, man.
Good answer.
Top 5, Sinestro for 1, Lex Luthor.
Okay.
I really,
Those are good.
Just overall in like the last 12 years of publication history, like what Gillen and Hickman have done with Mr. Sinister, Zeb Wells too.
He's such a weird, creepy.
Yeah, weird.
convoluted
Yeah,
character,
geneticist.
man.
Yeah, I like his odd relationship with the Summers family.
His obsession almost.
Yeah.
Sassy Sinister?
I would say Ra's al Ghul.
Wait. Which Mr. Sinister?
So he's talking about the Zeb Wells and what Gillen did with him.
Oh, okay, good. Yay.
Yeah.
Me too.
Ra's al Ghul.
Black Adam from his time
I
on. Yeah,
love that
James Robinson and Jeff Johns, JSA, all the way up to Tomasi.
It's a good one.
Yeah. For my 5th spot, I'll put Killer Frost in there. Why not?
Carnage. I gotta go with
Aw.
Carnage. Who'd you go with?
Killer Frost.
Oh, nice. Nobody thinks of that. I gotta go with Carnage. I like villains like that art.
Oh, Electro. I'll put Electro. He's not my top 5.
Dude, Carnage is dark, man. Like he just especially if you're even in the 90s, he was dark. Like so I gotta go with Carnage.
Professor Xavier gets an honorable mention for being the worst villain.
Dude, Mike Carey gave him that big redemption arc when everybody hated that guy. And one more.
Keep track.
Griffith.
Oh,
Because then you got like people that are still crushed.
Oh, look, that was your first one. Oh, I want to tell it.
Seriously, Griffith is a great villain because he's so pretty that a lot of people overlook that he's a freaking villain. And so Griffith, absolutely.
Yes, Josh's from Bang the Battle of the Tiger. The artist was really creepy. That's a really good villain.
Who? Which one?
The artist.
Oh, I thought he meant himself.
No, his villain. Oh.
He is the villain.
Ventriloquist or the puppet master, the ventriloquist, though.
Ventriloquist has a pretty big, weird spot in Dark Patterns, Omar. I think you'd enjoy it.
Oh, I can't wait to read that book.
Ooh, Glomgold from Uncle Steve.
Oh, yeah. I almost cursed again.
Amanda Waller. That's a good choice, too.
Mystique is so, like, I have, that's why I had a hard time choosing Magneto because he's so, sometimes he's good, sometimes he's, and he's even, that's why I love the Al Ewing Resurrection Magneto. Like, he questions which version of myself am I going to be. John's the Flash. I bought all 3 of them and had a blast. Now I'm going for Green Lantern by Johns. I have Darkest Night on me, so volume 2 is a major double dip, right? The Blackest Night, it is, but it doesn't have it just has the Green Lantern core and Green Lantern stories and Blackest Night. It doesn't have any of the miniseries at all.
But you're also, if you don't get volume 2, you're also missing the aftermath of the Sinestro Corps War. You're missing the Rage of the Red Lanterns and all the stuff that leads up. So I would get volume 2.
Glomulus over Lars Fries. Hey, Mom, ¿cómo estás?
Huh? Oh, hello.
Oh, okay. ¿Tú qué vas a hacer?
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Kenneth Irons.
Llámame cuando llegas, okay?
Dom, you going to translate?
Okay.
I wish I had Google up.
Gracias, mamá. Me llamas después, okay?
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. The kiddo.
Bye. Hold up. I can't multitask. Top 5 dumbest supervillains.
Condiment Man, John. Come on.
Paste Pot Pete.
Thank you, John, for the super chat.
Paste Pot Pete. Harley Quinn. Is Bar still watching? No, I'm just kidding about Harley Quinn. Please don't come after me. Dumbest. Oh my gosh. I was trying to think of Bizarro. Just on merit alone, like Bizarro. Sometimes he gives me a headache to read that character.
Mr. makes you
The Draco, just because what he brought to, or what was his name? Azazel.
Yeah.
Because what he brought to the story.
There you go. Just name every single villain from Chuck Austin's X-Men.
I'm trying to
Good job,
think
Adam.
of some of the dumbest villains.
Taylor Swift super fans. What?
What do they call Swifties? Swifters? The Beagle Boys.
Madcap.
Madcap was a creation by Mark Grunwald, so he gets a pass.
Hey, I like Batmite.
I like Solomon Grundy.
Yeah. Maxie Seuss. I hate that character. I never.
Kite Man.
I almost said Kite Man, but then if you read Tom King's run,
I have read Tom King's run in singles.
Oh yeah, you weren't the biggest fan, right?
Dude, dumbest design or dumbest intellectually?
Oh, that's why I went with Bizarro for dumbest intellectually. Best bad guy, man. Professor Power. I never liked that character. Oh, any story with Arcade, I do not look forward to reading, honestly. I do hate Bizarro. Don't get the appeal at all. I mean, sure. I get Vigilante.
Oh, no, I love Vigilante.
Oh, God. Vigilante and Peacemaker
wait.
remind me.
So you're saying, like, well, he's not dumb. He's I'd say Peacemaker's dumb. But Vigilante's just
Annoying?
not quite right.
It reminds me of my relationship with my brother. Vigilante.
Oh, Taserface. But I really like Taserface.
Oh, wait, like Vigilante
Okay,
and Peacemaker is
it's
just really stupid.
Oh, the polka dot dude? Yeah, that's good.
Polka Dot Man? It depends on the story, right? I think.
Paul.
Yep. Paul, there we go, Paul.
Crazy Quilt. Oh, man. Okay, thank you for the super chat. Can you read it, baby?
What reasons do you think F4 flopped even when it's good? Oh, is it flopping?
It didn't do as well in the box office.
Dang, what a shame. It was a great movie. I guess one of the reasons is that people are like, I've already had 2 Fantastic Four movies. And no, I'm not including the the Corman movie because it never came out. I'm talking about the ones that came out in theaters, and maybe people not enough time has passed, and people are like, those Fantastic Four movies suck. Maybe that's the reason. There's some really good Joker stories, though.
I think, Omar, that a lot of people now, especially post 2019, are going to be a lot more selective when it comes to their superhero flicks, especially with so many of them coming out every single year. I just don't know if the craze for the superhero is as big as it was 6 years ago. And I think if there's anything I've learned in the last 5 is that, because of the output and because of disappointing expectations, I just don't think that we're going to see the same expectations met, I guess, in terms of monetary stuff for the superhero movies.
So it's made $450 million on a $200 million budget. I don't know if that's a flop. I think it's marketing.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have to, what is it, triple or something like that? I remember Bruce showing me the math of how it works. Like, because marketing costs an arm and a leg, and they've kind of done like, what was it? Pizza? Little Caesar?
Yeah, Little Caesar is.
They've done like cross promotion stuff. So marketing costs an arm and a leg.
Mm-hmm.
There were 3 FF movies, not including the unreleased. Okay, I was talking about the main stories though, like 2 Fantastic Four #1s, not the Rise of the Silver Surfer. I don't know. Here's the thing: like when people talk about superhero fatigue, like to me, it's just like now it's kind of become a genre like westerns, right? We never really talked about the westerns the spaghetti. spaghetti westerns at that, like fatigue that was happening, they just kind of slowed down a lot. And we still have westerns to this day. So I think there will always be superhero movies, maybe not to the extent of the way they were. And another thing that's kind of changed is the way streaming services work. Now you have people going, oh, just wait a month or so and they'll be on streaming, which is true. Like a lot of these movies are, like Thunderbolts is already on streaming services. And which is a great movie. So it's a shame that Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four, which I thought were great, aren't doing that well. And I blame a lot of it on, streaming services. And then what Dom said too, there is a lot of truth, like people burning out on just bad movies. And I started noticing that with Ant-Man 2. Like, they weren't just good movies, but they were making a ton of money back then.
Well, it's 101.
Oh my gosh, it is.
How many more questions?
Let's take 3 more questions.
Okay.
And then we'll call it a day.
And here we go. Deadpool 3 made $1 billion. Superman did well also.
I heard.
$1 billion.
Yeah, well, yeah, Superman. It's the highest grossing Superman movie ever. Which
good.
Is,
Good. They needed the win. And fatigue is, but legit, like these 2 movies, Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four, were legit really good. So I'm hoping
the AMA is Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Yes.
Do you think FMA Full Metal Alchemist will ever get a deluxe release?
I think the big sellers will get a deluxe release. It really depends on the mangaka, though. So it's not just Americans want it, right? It has to be approved by the license holders, and if the mangaka is still there, or at the estate. I know the next announcement from Dark Horse, I know Attack on Titan is getting some, and like it's getting a deluxe treatment, but I don't know if they're gonna do the archive or the black and white or the color editions. But the next, I almost let it slip what it was going to be because I don't think it's been announced yet. But the next one from Dark Horse, that's taken some time to get approved. So,
is there a Marvel DC crossover that hasn't been announced yet, but you'd like to see? I kind of want to see Hitmonkey and Detective Chimp.
Dom, what do you think? What would you like to see?
I'd actually like to see Gorilla Grodd and Doctor Doom crossover.
Gorilla Grodd, really? That's interesting. Trying to think of like newer characters, like since we've had something like this. So like Miles Morales. Who would I put Miles Morales with? Who's this character like Miles? Or maybe they don't have to be like them. Like that's kind of new at DC. Punchline? Is she still a thing, Bart? I know Bart has a Punchline tattoo. I don't know if she's still a thing or not.
Oh, really?
Magic and Satana is a great answer. Oh, it was Bar. I was just talking her Punchline tattoo. Magic and Satana is a great answer. Boy, is it not even a Mystique? Because they're both redheads?
I would totally read Cable Booster Gold. Yes.
Oh, but then Ted would get jealous. Oh, Ted and Bob. Bob can team up. That's a great one. Miles is Static. Thank you. Static's been around for a while, but they just, yeah. Actually, that is a really good one. I like that.
Yes.
F you, John.
Okay. Does this count as the 3rd question? Dark Horse announced it yesterday. What are your thoughts on it?
Dark Horse announced.
You said
no, they didn't. They announced it was Kodansha that announced the Attack on Titan. Dark Horse. I know Dark Horse hasn't announced what I'm talking about because I don't know if they'll announce it this year or next year. Wonder Woman and Rogue, Miles Morales and Jaime
Men
Reyes.
in Black and Martian Manhunter.
Yo, I like that. Actually, I would like to see Jaime Reyes with
I read that too. Batgirl,
Spider Boy. I really like that character. Yeah, dude, Miles and Static. That's the one. Actually, I really like Bar's Magic and Satana.
Oh, that's sweet. Streaky
and Sabu. What's his name?
Kenny and Harley.
Oh my gosh, the Red Lantern cat.
Dexter.
Dexter, yeah. Let's see, Dexter and Jeff the Landshark.
I trust you, Josh. I can never trust you again.
That's all you forget to wash the dishes one day, and she'll never trust you again. Let me tell you. Stephanie Brown and Kate Bishop. All right, we do need to wrap up because I got to do some filming and need to go outside to do some exercises. So, everybody, thank you all so much for watching. I am here every Saturday Dom is on the channel every week, including later today and then later next week with the Absolute New Frontier overview. But thank you also for joining us every Saturday. A lot of familiar faces and new faces. It's always nice to see everybody. Don't forget to hit that like button on the way out. Check out cheapgraphicnovels.com, our official sponsor here in America. Have a wonderful weekend. Any last words, Dom?
Get Jeff the land shark, everybody. He is the cutest little wild animal that you could ever think of.
Aww. Does he remind you of a Pokemon?
Absolutely, that looks like a Pokemon.
Oh, look, he's
Kind of
got
does.
Did it come with that patch? Or did
Yeah,
you
it's attached to the plushie.
Oh, that's cute.
Indeed, it is.
All right, Melanie.
Stay minty.
There we go.